It's the most wonderful time.
Hey everyone, this is Kevin Miller, founder of Free Agent Academy, coming to you on a Friday, December 7th, 2012. There's a little Andy Williams, Most Wonderful Time of the Year, one of my favorite songs. And I have to admit, I'm one of those guys who feels like it's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the Christmas season, and I absolutely love it. So today I have a special note for all of you, and it is... Here it is, Moving from a Job to Freedom, Dan's top 5 keys. Dan Miller, my dad, best-selling author of 48 Days, To the Work You Love, No More Mondays, Dave Ramsey's guy. I've been talking about this for a while, but today, December 7th, he gave us the list, okay? So I just put this out on a blog, but for all of those, I keep having people say, do more videos, so I'm doing more videos, and I will put this into the iTunes podcast as well. So here's the deal. Oh, and I also did say too, I just did my 500th blog here at Free Agent Academy, which as I was thinking about it, I thought, why would anybody care about that? It's totally pointless. All that means is I wrote a lot. The only value is if any of it gave you value. So I sincerely hope that it did. Thank you for listening and tuning in as you always have. Well, hey, so here it is. So here's what I did. Take a top expert in a field and lay down the gauntlet. Ask them to give their top 5 keys for success in their area of expertise. I mean, if you're on deck to step up and really boil it down, that's a daunting request. So that's exactly what I did with my dad, Dan Miller. And, that guy, he's always been self-employed. Always. I lived with him. I know. Always been self-employed and walked with thousands of people from traditional employment to self-employment. And he's also walked with a lot of people who didn't make it. And so he knows the score. So I asked him, all right, top 5, boil it down for us. And so he did, and today he submitted it to us. I just posted it in Free Agent Academy. Okay, I posted all the information in there, but I'm going to give you guys the headlines right here and right now. Now, this is in preparation for our Wednesday, December 12th teleseminar, our reverse teleseminar that I've been talking about, that is titled Dan Miller's Top 5 Keys for Transitioning from Traditional Employment to Self-Employment. December 12th in Free Agent Academy, we're going to hold this reverse teleseminar. Reverse means today we gave the information. If you come and join us in Free Agent Academy, you get the whole information and get to dwell on it and discern what's most important to you out of there. Where do you most need personal context? Okay, and then we're going to spend our time during that teleseminar just answering questions, not doing the presentation. We just gave the presentation in there. You can get the presentation right away. But today I'm going to give you a little teaser, and I'm happy to do that, to give you the headlines. And I'll tell you why. What's the point of me doing this? It's a teaser, bottom line, because the headlines that I'm going to read to you here in a second really don't have any value. It's just knowledge. You need to know why to act on them, why it pertains to you. And that's the point, is the why. My dad, Dan Miller, gave the headline, and then he gave all of the why. This is why he's experienced that this is important. This is why it's so necessary and pertinent and critical and crucial. This is the why. That I'm not going to give you today. Okay, that's in Free Agent Academy. But even that's not enough. Okay, you have lots of information. And we all do. We have tons of knowledge. It's only what we take action on. And so what the point is to listen, is to read his stuff, read this content, and on each one go, okay, how does that hit me? Does that cause excitement in me? Am I with that one? Or is there fear and frustration in that? And what we're looking for is, what's your number one issue? What's the thing that you would most want? I want personal feedback from the guy, from Dan Miller, on this. That's what you post, and we respond to in that teleseminar. And then following the teleseminar, we're sending you his autographed hard copy of his newest book, Wisdom Meets Passion. $17 at the 48days.com website. You are getting it just for being in there, which, again, you can get into Free Agent Academy for a $5 for 15-day trial. This December 12th teleseminar happens within that trial, so you can participate, get the book. If you don't like us, you can leave. Obviously, we're betting that you do like us, and we know that we've got good people in our audience and not people just looking to take advantage of something. And you'll come in and give us a fair shot. Okay, so with no further ado, Dan Miller's top 5 keys for transitioning from traditional employment to self-employment. You ready? Key number 1, know what it is that makes you remarkable. And he starts off the why with, we've heard a lot about, that's all I'm giving you. All right? Key number 1, know what it is that makes you remarkable. Key number 2, be clearer on what you're going to than what you're moving from. Got that? Be clear on what you're going to than what you're moving from. And he starts out, nearly everyone I know who is moving to self-employment wants ... That's the why. Key number 3, understand the difference between being self-employed and starting a business. Key number 3, understand the difference between being self-employed and starting a business. And he starts off, many people move from employment to self-employment only to realize ... The rest of the story. Key number 4, have a clear plan for making money. Number 4, have a clear plan for making money. And he starts off, don't just trust God that everything will work out since ... Key number 5, see the future with optimism, hope, boldness, enthusiasm, and the confidence that can come only from having faith in what may not yet be reality. It's a big line right there. See the future with optimism, hope, boldness, enthusiasm, and the confidence that can come only from having faith in what may not yet be reality. And he starts off, these are not just positive thinking gimmicks. These are real ... There you have it, the best from one of the world's experts on self-employment. His best counsel. These are the headlines, at least, of his best counsel. And if you want more, well, obviously that's what I'm selling. And as my mentor, Zig Ziglar, who just passed away, quoted famously, if you believe your product or service can fulfill a true need, it's your moral obligation to sell it. So I'm just sitting here doing my moral obligation. Interestingly enough, if you type that quote in, type it into a search engine. If you believe your product or service can fulfill a true need, it's your moral obligation to sell that, by Zig Ziglar. Type that into a search engine, and it's one of my postings that comes up first. I'm really proud of that. I mean, Zig Ziglar, you know, I'm proud of that. So Dan, my dad, just promoted this teleseminar, this reverse teleseminar, on his top 5 keys from transitioning from traditional employment to self-employment. Just put it in, just came out today in his weekly newsletter that goes out to well over 100,000 people. And we've been busy with responses. But I am telling you, my audience, about this, giving you another crack at it. I know we'll have a lot of people sign up with this for this on the last day, December 12th, because that's human nature. The problem with that is you don't have time to read it, digest it, and submit a question in time for us to review it. We are requesting that everybody submit their questions on this, that they really take this in and put their most heartfelt, needy, most critical, crucial question and post it to us by midnight, Tuesday, December 11th, so that we can, in fact, answer your question. If you submit it an hour before the teleseminar, or 5 minutes, or even 5 hours, there's not a great chance that we'll get to it. Hopefully, it'll be a question that somebody else asked, and you can hear that, okay? Either way, you'll get the book, of course, and we'd be welcome to have you in there. FreeAgentAcademy.com. Hit the enroll tab. What is the actual URL? FreeAgentAcademy.com/enroll-now. $5, 15-day trial. Last promo you'll hear from us this year, till Christmas time at least, and would be again blessed to have you join us in Free Agent Academy for this exclusive teleseminar, reverse teleseminar, where we actually are talking to you, answering your questions. Okay, hey, thanks for sticking with me. Let me get this note out to you. Hope you're having a wonderful
With those
Christmas
holiday
celebration.
greetings and gay happy meetings when friends come to call.